On the subconscious level, especially in childhood, we are observing everything around us and we take on and internalize the feelings that we have from situations that happen around us because we have no one to talk through the emotions that we're feeling at that childhood stage. And if you had emotionally absent parents or caregivers, or it was a chaotic life, it's really common that you will have had to come to a lot of conclusions on your own. And this can sometimes mean that we're still running those old conclusions in our minds without realizing it. And this is where we get stuck. So when we feel like we could make a wrong move, perhaps in our childhood we had hypercritical parents. And so this fear of making a wrong turn or a bad mistake or choosing the wrong thing really goes back to a deeper core belief. And so it's our job in unfucking to really look at those core beliefs of where you're blocked and interrupt the system. Because although you may know in your mind, like, oh, I have this tendency to blame myself, or I have this tendency to be angry about saying yes to things, but I still say yes. We can know that we keep doing something, but if we keep doing something without changing the habit or the pattern, it's potentially a nervous system setup. So with my own story, I knew that the relationship I was in was not good for me, but I kept choosing it because familiarity and fear of being alone was stronger to me than being in this toxic relationship. And I could survive being in a toxic environment because I've been through a lot and I would be fine and blah blah blah. All the lies, all the information you tell yourself to try and justify the position of where you're at now. And it's time to break the pattern and break the cycle of where you're at now to take you to your next level. But you cannot go to your next level unless you have a disruptor. What's a disruptor? A disruptor is what we do in unfucking, where you have something that confronts that belief or confronts that pattern and says, this is it. I'm not going to choose this anymore because I not only know better, but I have actions to do better.